On this episode of Epic Idaho, we're climbing high among the trees and digging into some of Idaho's most historic areas. From a 100-year-old hamburger to the center of the universe, there are plenty of hidden treasures to uncover.
Hey folks, here we are at Farragut State Park in northern Idaho on the Tree to Tree adventure course, suspended 40 feet in the air. I'm Chad Case.
And I'm Jonathan Conti, and this is Epic Idaho.
Idaho is, in a word, epic.
And we should know, we travel the globe capturing adventure, but some of our favorite places are found right here at home in Idaho.
Join us as we experience Epic Idaho, from the stunning to the serene and everything in between.
Chad, what are you doing in the middle of the street?
I'm trying to figure out why this is the center of the universe. Didn't you know that?
I did not. In Wallace, Idaho, of all places.
Yes, right here in Wallace, Idaho. Somehow we have the center of the universe, and I'm trying to channel this thing, man.
Do you feel anything? Magnetic pulls?
I kind of feel something, but it could be the fear of the big truck that's about to drive through the intersection here.
In 1882, the Silver Valley became the largest silver mining community in the world, and today we're going to explore those mines deep underground.
There's less and less industry like this in the U.S., and so it's important for us to be able to educate people about where, in particular, the silver in their life and other metals come from, and what it is like in the day of a life of a miner. Our crew and our guides are all retired miners from the local mines, and so they share their true experiences with our guests.
The Sierra Silver Mine is the second most popular tour in the state of Idaho.
The first most popular is the old Idaho State Penitentiary in Boise.
Ah, that makes sense. Okay, good. Check out the brain on John. If you go to Coeur d'Alene, you have to eat at Hudsons Burgers. It's this tiny little burger shop right in downtown Coeur d'Alene. It's been there for over 100 years. You can get a single or you can get a double, and you can get it with cheese or without. Pickles or onions, special sauce, or their spicy special sauce. And you can't get fries, but you can get pie. There's no ketchup, no mustard, not a lot of choices, but still absolutely delicious. And it's just a great experience to go there overall.
Cheers.
Burger. Yeah. Here we are at Lookout Pass in Idaho on a Bluebird day. We're getting ready to ride the Hiawatha Trail. This is step number 1. You come here to get your tickets for the trail, your tickets for the bus shuttle after the trail, and if you need it, bikes and helmets and all that good stuff. If you need to have your bike shuttled to the trail and you don't have a bike rack, you also arrange that shuttle here.
All right, we're at the start of the Hiawatha Trail. This is where our bikes have been dropped off. If you already have all your gear, you can come straight here and pick up your passes. Just remember to bring cash, because it is cash only. So at the start of the Hiawatha Trail is the St. Paul Tunnel. It's 1.7 miles of darkness, so if you come without renting gear, make sure you have a good flashlight so you can see. And make sure to take off your sunglasses.
Cold in here. We're right at the Idaho-Montana border. On that side of the tunnel, Montana. On this side of the tunnel, Idaho. Super cool riding in here. You can hear the water going on both sides. Stalactites hanging down from the ceiling. And now I want to get out back into the sun and get warmed up. Yeah, my hands are a little chilly too. Whew. Oh, that's a long tunnel, man.
We did it. Hiawatha Trail complete. What's next?
Well, we spent some time underground today. What do you say we get up in the trees? Hey, John, you know where we're at?
Yes, Chad, I know where we're at.
Where's that?
It says it right here. We're at Farragut State Park. What are you doing, by the way?
I'm stretching out for the Tree to Tree adventure course.
Man, I can't wait to do that. But first, we gotta stop by the museum.
The Museum at the Brig?
Museum of the Brig. This place used to be a naval base, and we gotta go see some of its history.
Sounds good to me, man.
In 1941, when Pearl Harbor was bombed, the United States government decided they needed an additional Navy base. They wanted it inland because of the Japanese bombers that hit Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. They were terrified that they would be able to reach the West Coast. So they were looking for something inland with a large body of water, relatively large body of land. They found this area and they built Farragut in 6 months with 22,000 civilians. They put up 776 buildings, and in the 4 years that it was here, 293,381 men did their boot training here. Here's where some of the ghost stories come in. All these would be tied up, and then in the morning they would all be hanging down like this.
And so when you came in the morning, this is what it would look like.
Yes.
This is my Navy knot.
That's almost like a square knot, but not quite.
These are a lot of knots. I didn't even notice there. Oh, there's a square knot. That, if I made a knot, it would be that one.
So, do you ever let anybody ring the bell? She said I was loud. I didn't think it was gonna be that loud.
Jeez.
So here we are at the Tree to Tree Adventure Park, and we're headed up on these ropes courses with something that's totally bomber. We just practiced it, but it's still a little unnerving to step off on some of these features. So Caleb is our fearless leader, and I'm gonna try not to be too scared.
See ya.
Coming in hot and backwards. Hot and backwards. I got it. So the nice thing about this thing is there's something for everybody. The course is divided up into green, blue, red, and black. And those are all degrees of difficulty. And as we're finding out right now, the black course lives up to its name. Man, Northern Idaho's been awesome. We got to do the ropes course, bike the Hiawatha Trail, and get to hang out with some ghosts at the Museum at the Brig.
Yeah, and now we're at Lake Coeur d'Alene at Tubbs Hill, about to do some cliff jumping. And if you want to plan your own Idaho adventure, go to visitidaho.org or check them out at the links below. Subscribe to this channel so you don't miss another look at Epic Idaho. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's cold!